Hey girls, so today I wanted to share with you kind of how I do my everyday face. So I was going to start first with my foundation, then I was going to go to my eyes, and then I'm going to go right to this hair. So this is the finished look after I do my foundation, my eyes, and my hair. It's pretty simple, and I just wanted to do a couple videos showing you how I do it. So first I'm going to start with just my foundation. So if you guys want to see how I do my foundation and then again how I do my eyes and my hair, then just keep watching. They're going to be consecutive videos and I hope you girls enjoy it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I do is I'm going to moisturize my face. I'm just going to be using the Clinique Dramatically Differentiating Moisturizing Gel. I do 2 pumps of that and rub that everywhere. It's important to moisturize your face because it's going to make your foundation go on its best. Then I'm going to moisturize my lips too. I'm just going to be using Burt's Bees. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is decide whether I need a foundation primer. And the primer that I would either be using is the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer, or I really like the e.l.f. Mineralized Infused Face Primer as well, either one. I'm not going to be using one today because I don't need my makeup to stand that long, but these are the ones that I do prefer if I use one. Next thing I'm going to do is conceal. The concealer that I've really been loving lately is the CoverGirl Aqua Smoothers in the color Light. So it just looks like that. It's just a stick concealer and I really like this. So I'll just go ahead and pack that on. So you just draw it under. It's really fast and simple. It's very brightening. And then I'm just going to dab it on wherever else I have. So I just have a spot there and a spot on my nose. I'm going to go ahead and conceal under. And that's that. Sorry that my dog's chewing her bone and it's going to be loud. But anyways, next thing I'm going to do is blend in my concealer. And what I use for my concealer and my foundation is the Sonia Kashuk Beauty Sponge. It's considered similar to the Beauty Blender. And I couldn't get my hands on it because my Sephora doesn't carry it. So anyways, this is what I've been using and I've really been liking it. So I can't wait to get my hands on the Beauty Blender and see if it's any better, if it's just the same. It's about $10 at Target. So then I actually wet this as well too. I just take it and put water under it, squeeze it out, and it's damp, so it's squishy. And then I'm just going to take and it makes blending like seriously a dream. I just take and kind of pack that underneath my eye and round around my nose, and this point makes it really easy for that. Blend in all of my concealer. So that's that, and you can just tell it just brightens my face. I really love this concealer a lot. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use the same sponge to apply my foundation. Now, it depends on what I'm using, but for day-to-day, I use the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, SPF 20 oil-free in the color Sand. This is what I use day-to-day because I don't think that I need a foundation day-to-day. So then I just take just the smallest amount on the back of my hand, about that much. And I just start by taking and packing that and just kind of stippling it onto my face in like a motion like that. I just kind of let the sponge like bounce off. So this isn't very heavy coverage, so if you need something more heavier, then you can use like a real foundation. But for my purposes of my skin, I think that a tinted moisturizer works just fine. And I really love this one, even though I really haven't tried other ones, but I really do like this Laura Mercier one. So, and I do think that it's buildable. So I just kind of take and kind of use rubbing, patting motions, and it blends like a dream. Like, I love it. So you'll have to give it a try and let me know how you like it down below, or if you've tried both and prefer one over the other. But yeah, so that is that. I just blend it in. Whew, itchy nose. And that is that. It just leaves a very flawless but natural look. I think that this does an amazing job. Next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and if I need any more concealing, I'll go ahead and patch that right where I need it. But I don't really need any today. I got sleep last night. for once. Next thing I'm going to do is set my tinted moisturizer. I'm going to be using the Dream Matte Powder in the color Sand, medium 01, and then this e.l.f. Powder brush. So it just looks like that, it's just a flat top. I just take and buff because I do have pretty oily skin, so this helps kind of mattify my face. So, okay, once I'm done with that, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. I love filling in my eyebrows. I think it's the most important thing you could do for your face, and I think it's so important. So, oof, stuff on my brush. I use the Anastasia Brow Kit. This is in the color Ash Blonde. Yeah, just looks like that. And then I use this brush that it came with as well. So first thing I do is just spool out my eyebrows. And I go ahead and mix the two colors and just put it on this like angled. You don't have to have this exact brush, it's just an angled brush. And I'm just gonna start by filling in my brows. It's kind of easier for me to do it in a mirror, so yeah, I just go ahead and fill in my brows. You can use a pencil for this. I just think that brow powder is a lot softer, so that's why I use brow powder. You can just tell the difference. It's just a little bit more of a finished look, and I enjoy it a lot more. So I just take short strokes and fill that in. And then I go ahead and spool them right out again for a natural look. Okay, the next step I'm going to do is bronzer. And the bronzer that I'm going to be using is the Tarte bronzer in the color Park Ave Princess. It's a little bit of a shimmery bronzer, and I just take this Bare Minerals Flawless Face and put it kind of on my contours. I mean on my cheek, on the hollows of my cheeks, and contour just a little bit, and then up to my temples and up on my face and down on my chin. This just gives my face a little bit more color in the right places, and I really love this bronzer. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is apply my favorite blush, and the blush that I've been really liking so far is the e.l.f. blush in the color Candid Coral. Just looks like that, and I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Complexion brush, just a flat paddle brush to apply it. I'm just going to swirl that in there, smile to find the apples of my cheeks, and blend up. So that is that. Next thing I do is highlight, and the highlighter I use is the NARS Albatross highlighter, and mine's kind of cracked, so it just looks like that. It's just a goldy hue, and I just take this with an angled MAC 168 and put that on the cheekbones, on my nose, down my chin, and up on my forehead. So that's it, girls. If you want to keep watching to see how I do my eyes, then just keep watching, and it'll be in my next video. Bye.